Bush Intercontinental Airport, United Airlines, TSA, Arc Over Houston, and volunteers help create the Wings for All initiative in order for children with autism and special needs to feel the experience of boarding a plane. Ella Ghica, customer service manager at Bush, worked tirelessly for the past 6 months planning the Wings for All project.
Wings for All is a magical moment that we create for our customers that may not ever dream to be on a flight.
Okay, Luca, that's yours. And this is your boarding pass, okay? All right.
The way this all works is to have the children check in at the ticket counter, then go through TSA security and even get familiar with dogs. After that, it's down to the gate. One step closer to walking the tunnel into the plane. Michelle Spaniel and her son Devin were the first to arrive. Devin couldn't wait to get started.
His big brother's in college in Vancouver, Washington, and we want to fly eventually, and this is a good way to see if he can handle a flight and how the process goes. He has a lot of multiple disabilities, and autism is one of them, so we hope this will go well.
So what do you think, buddy? A plane? You excited?
Yes.
What are you expecting out of this? Oh, a thumbs up. United Airlines captain Kyle Gardner has flown planes for the past 22 years. He knows all too well his oldest son has a disability.
Okay, now give me 5. Yeah, down low. All right. Nicholas is 14 now, and he was diagnosed when he was 3 years old, so we've known for quite some time. They didn't have this program back then, so it was just sheer, going through the whole process and being there with him as he's, navigating all of these challenges.
Congressman Pete Olson from Texas showed up to cheer the kids on the aircraft.
These kids have challenges, but one thing they can't overcome is the challenge of flying on an airplane. It can be distressful, concerning for some people. They're here in a controlled environment. Hey, I can fly a plane. I can go see my grandparents. I can go to Disney World, Disneyland. I can be what other kids do. This is so cool.
Maria Town with the Mayor's Office of Disabilities was also on the flight and had this to say.
Community integration is one of the core values of disability rights, and that's true for kids with disabilities. One of the things that we talk a lot about in the disability community is something called the dignity of risk. When you're a kid, you like to explore, and it's important that children with disabilities get opportunities to explore, to learn what their strengths are, to learn what their boundaries are, and to get a chance to really operate in their environment. There's something called the Air Carrier Access Act, and it existed before the Americans with Disabilities Act. So people with disabilities were technically pushing for their right to fly the friendly skies in the early 80s before we even had the Americans with Disabilities Act.
This mock flight will allow these kids to become more comfortable when they board a plane. Hopefully in the future, they can have a family vacation without any major issues. For more information about Houston airports, log on to flytohouston.com. Mariano Yanguren, HTV.